What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel as you come in and check out the content. And with that being said, man, I want to speak on this big game coming up this week. You got the Cowboys going up against uh, their ex-player, Micah Parsons. And I think now, in my opinion, I think that Jerry Jones, as a general manager, I think he did a good job for the Packers, getting them the part that they need because with Michael, the way Micah Parsons looked in Green Bay, it just looks like he was that missing piece that they need. And I think that, for Cowboy fans, it's not too good, but for Packers fans, it's looking good, right? They needed a pass rusher. Jerry Jones looked out and he got them the pass rusher. Now you got Michael Parsons coming back to town to play as Cowboys, and I think he's probably going to reward him with a couple sacks. I'm predicting that Michael Parsons probably will get 1 or 2 sacks against the Cowboys this weekend. I mean, because he's not a run stopper, and then on top of that, Dallas really don't have a run game to speak of. So I'm looking forward to this game because I think Michael Parsons, although he said that there's no hard feelings, and he might be, he may be telling the truth. Maybe there is no hard feelings. But I think that Micah Parsons want to go out and show Dallas up. I know that he probably want to come in there and play hard and, and make Dallas regret, not paying him the money that he wanted. Also, I think that he is a better fit. Micah Parsons is a better fit in Green Bay than he is in Dallas anyway. It's a better team, and his specialty is what Green Bay needed. And so some other comments I think that Colin Cowherd made, right? I'm gonna play the audio, and because I want to comment on what Colin Cowherd said about this matchup.
All right, Sunday Night Football. I don't think it's going to be a close game. Green Bay is facing Dallas, and Green Bay is great and in a bad mood because they just lost to Cleveland. And Dallas isn't necessarily in a bad mood. They're just in a bad spot. Weak staff, weak roster, and CeeDee Lamb still hurt. Micah Parsons now is returning to Big D, and Micah says, hey, no hard feelings. I can't wait.
Dallas loves me. I think they're going to give me a good round of applause. And, there's no hard feelings there, at least for me. And I think it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be a great atmosphere. I think.
Now, I don't know. Now, see, I never thought about that, right? Like, so if you're a Dallas Cowboy fan and Micah Parsons come back into that stadium, do you think that they should give him a good round of applause? Like, did he do enough there to garner that type of respect when he come back? I don't know. I think it's going to be mixed. I think some people are going to be like, like you moved on. You're not family no more. It's not like when he was with Dallas, they had some success. And now that, Dallas has experienced some success with him and you move on, but that's not it. When they were there, they didn't experience any type of success, at least on a team level. Maybe he had some type of success as an individual. He was a standout individual player, but it wasn't no team success. So I don't know if he's going to get a welcome. They're not going to do like a video or like they did for Luka when Luka went back to his old team. But let me continue this audio.
This is some of the best football you're going to get in Dallas when it's Sunday night against, a rivalry opponent.
There should be no hard feelings. In that athletic survey about front offices, Dallas got no votes of the 29 people. Green Bay got 11 of 29. Right? 11 people said they're a top 5 organization. Saquon Barkley, Giants to the Eagles, Super Bowl ring first year. Stafford to the Rams, from the Lions, Super Bowl ring first year. Shohei Ohtani, Angels to the Dodgers, World Series title first year. All in the first year.
Oh, wow. Just imagine if Michael Parsons and the Green Bay Packers win the Super Bowl this year, that right there, I think for the amount of for years, people have been telling or saying about Jerry Jones, like he need to step back and put people in a position to allow people to do their jobs. And Jerry Jones has been, no, and all this, and people have been trying to give him advice on how to run the team. If the Green Bay Packers, he wanted to do everything his way, not listen to professionals or people that he paid to do the job. And if they go to a Super Bowl this year, not even win it, but if they go, and if they have any type of success, like they go through the playoffs, then they get to the Super Bowl, like how does that make Jerry Jones look if Micah Parsons go and he helps them get to the Super Bowl? He plays a significant role in getting the Green Bay Packers to the Super Bowl. Man, I think that's not a good look for Jerry Jones. And it would be just Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboy luck that something like this happened. As a matter of fact, I'm hoping that this happened because I wanna hear like how Jerry Jones respond to the criticism that he's going to take for giving up Micah Parsons, number one, and then number two, Micah Parsons goes to the Super Bowl. Like, what can he say about that? Wow, that would be a crazy scenario. Let me get back to what Colin Cowherd is talking about.
Some people are just too talented to mire in dysfunction, and that's what Dallas is. There's a lot of, you hear all this altruism. I am going to go down with a ship. Be loyal. Oh, it's nonsense.
Well, all right, so they are miring in dysfunction because of Jerry Jones. Like Jerry Jones won't get out the way and allow people to do their jobs. So why would anybody want to go down with the ship if you don't have any input, number one? Then there's like no loyalty because Jerry Jones is not, it seems like he's not even really concerned about winning. Jerry Jones is more so concerned about selling tickets, his own personal image and stuff like that. But he's not really worried about winning. He's worried about putting on a show. He's more so of a showman than anything. So that's where I would push back on that statement. But let me see what else Colin Cowherd has to say.
You end up like Mike Trout and Barry Sanders. You end up surrounding yourself with second-tier executives, managers, coaches, people hitting in front of you, left guards blocking for you. That's why I've said with Joe Burrow, Joe, you got to talk to your agent and consider demanding a trade. Cincinnati, Carson Palmer said enough is enough. So
let's talk about that, right? So if Dallas had agreed to give Micah Parsons that money, would he have been satisfied with like playing on a mediocre team for the money? I think Dallas really did Micah Parsons a favor, because he probably, if Dallas had given him that money, he would have stayed. And they wasn't going nowhere. They wasn't doing anything. Jerry Jones would have still been in the way. So he would have been a rich guy. But now he get an opportunity to improve his legacy, and probably even in the long run, if they have any type of success, then he may be able to get a better contract. So he already got a good contract though, but just imagine, like the endorsement deals and things that come along with being successful in the NFL. So Dallas may have really did him a favor on so many different levels that, endorsement deals, Super Bowl ring, they set him up for a Super Bowl ring. They set him up for, a Hall of Fame type, especially he fits in there so he could have a Hall of Fame type career in Green Bay. So yeah, Dallas, Jerry Jones really did him a favor on so many different levels, especially if they win in Green Bay and they had the talent around them to win. So yeah, man, by getting rid of Micah Parsons, I think Dallas helped him out. So that's my take on it. I don't think that this game this week is going to be close, but I don't know, man. Sometimes it's hard to figure because they did just lose to Cleveland, which I thought was crazy, but it is what it is. I don't think Dallas is going to beat them though. I think that they're going to come in. Micah Parsons and the Green Bay Packers are going to come into. They're going to come to Dallas and they're going to be on a mission. So, with that being said, man, y'all make sure to like and subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think about this game coming up, and I'll check you all out in the next video. Peace.